What's going on, you guys? This is Christian here with the Christian Businessman, and I'm interviewing another business owner. So, who are you, and what do you have for us today?
My name is Brandon Walker, and I am the owner of Brand New Vintage here in Carrollton, Georgia.
You have to check this place out. I'm in here right now. This is the real deal. So, a couple of questions for you. Where did it all start for you as far as your business? What did you do before this? Where did it start?
I'm a youth pastor. I moved here to be a youth pastor at Carrollton United Pentecostal Church. And this is kind of stuff that I've always done on the side. Ever since I was in elementary, middle school, I would sell stuff. And so this kind of just fell into my lap. God kind of just opened the door and we kind of walked through it. I can give you the long version or I can give you the short version. But
Let's give us the long version. I mean, let's really dive in deep.
so long version, I sold stuff online and just as a little side hustle. And I was doing a pop up event. How y'all doing? I was doing a pop up event, and some lady was like, "Hey, you Carrollton needs something like this," and I was like, "Well, rent is high, so it probably ain't gonna happen." And then another friend came up, and they were talking, and I was like, "Man, Carrollton really needs something like this. You got some cool stuff." And she was like, "Hey, I know somebody that's trying to rent out their building. Like, do you want to talk to them?" I was just like, I mean, the worst he can do is give me a high number, and I say no. And so I talked to him. He gave me the number. It sounded right. Talked to my wife, and it just happened. And here we go. And within I think a month or so, I opened up on my birthday, and so like I had to like I was like I want to open up on my birthday. It's like I don't know, just easy to track. Really, I can't miss my birthday. So yeah, we've been 2 years strong. We're on year three, and yeah, that's where we are.
Definitely congratulations. And this has come to me. So, what type of sacrifices have you had to make as a family man to really just run your business? And, what have you done to really just keep the doors open, to keep it going? What's that look like behind the scenes?
Time, balancing my energy. Obviously, I'm doing this for my family, but I don't want to do this for my family and miss out on my actual family. So I make sure I spend time with them. So it's really like a lot of late nights when once the kids are to bed, my wife's in bed, chores are done. I'm here 2, 3 in the morning sometimes, just while I know they're sleeping, and I can just work without hesitation.
So, what really led to you, stepping into your own business, stepping away from what you were doing before? What really, said, okay, well, I'm going to trust God, I'm going to walk with faith and really come and start my own thing, start my own business?
Well, I failed to mention that I mentioned I'm a youth pastor, and as far as like working, I was at Chick-fil-A. I was in leadership there, making good money, but um, it kind of pulled me away from being like the youth pastor that I wanted to be. And so I always made up my mind that like I moved to Carrollton to be a youth pastor. So whatever I end up doing, I need to be able to like that's the priority. And so I found myself like not being able to give the time and the effort to my family and then also to my church and like serving the youth. And so I was like, well, I got to make a shift, make an adjustment. And so I went full time to like selling stuff online. And it came down to, like I mentioned before, somebody just knew somebody that was renting a spot. So now I'm able to do online and this. Um, but the thing we ran into is that like I was having to spend a lot of time here, but God opened up a door for us to have an employee. So like now I have somebody that runs the store, and I don't have to be here like 24/7 working all the hours. But yeah, it's basically my priority is buying my time back so I can be a family man and then a ministry man.
So, last question for you then. What advice would you give the next generation of business owners, especially Christian business owners? Like, what would you give them when they're starting their own business and really walking with faith, not by sight, as we see so much?
Uh, chase the people, not the money. Because if you chase money, you'll push people away. But if you look to serve the people, like if you're a business, your number one priority is to not to make money. Honestly, that's my opinion. Um, that should be a result, but as a business, you're supposed to give some a product that people need. So if you don't care about people and all you care about is money, then just go work somewhere else. But as a business person, if you chase the needs and the wants and the desires of the people, they'll come and they'll shop with you, they'll buy with you, whatever it is. But as long as you keep the people first, the money will follow them. But if you chase the money, you'll push the people away. So keep the main thing the main thing.
That's amazing. Anything else? You got anything else for the people? Any advice? Anything that you
Um,
have?
Follow us on Instagram, Brand of Vintage. I post reels every week highlighting the new stuff that we bring in. Um, I'm really just trying to turn this place into a hangout spot that people can feel love, feel welcome, and if I happen to make $1 in the process, then that is what I would call a success. But as long as I get to connect and love on people, then that's really why I'm here.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Brandon. It's been a pleasure, and I will be here shopping. You guys should too. Thank you so much. That's it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh man.
Yes, sir.